This is Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media here in Dallas, Texas for the 2012 Dallas Film Society Honors. Hello, Farah. Farah White, Brett Waltemath with Star Watch Media. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you.
We're here at the 2012 Dallas International Film Festival. Did you currently have a film that premiered at this festival this year?
I do, actually. I was the exec producer of Hellion, which was written and directed by Kat Kendler, starring Johnny Mars, who also had America's Parking Lot as documentary in the festival. And we also had Kelly Williams, who was a producer on the set and also produced Cinema 6. So very incestuous as far as local Texas filmmakers, and I'm very happy to be here and be involved.
So it's been a very busy, successful year for you so far, it sounds like.
You know what? It's been a really good year. I'm part of a television show, actually, with Arthur E. Benjamin, who's one of the sponsors this evening. He'll probably make the corner in a second. But we do a show that's weekly aired called For the Love of Dogs. And so it's nice because it's been, in addition to getting to work as a producer and working as an actor, it's nice to be able to give back to the community. I took an amazing trip this year and went to the Gulf of St. Lawrence to witness the Harp Seal Nursery and the stuff that fairy tales are made of. So,
where do you see your career transitioning from here? Do you see film always being a major part of your career? Or do you see that transition kind of moving more into television production? Or where would you like to see it go?
You know, actually, I love film and television. I do more film, although, you know, there's been a few television productions that have come through town that I've had a piece of, and there's actually one show, pilot, that we have here that we have slated for 22 episodes called Dommy, that was one of the creators of, along with a writer named Bridget Poe, who actually works with the festival. But so things are coming, it's interesting, and you know, I'm not necessarily partial or biased. I like telling stories, I like being in front of the camera, I like being behind the camera, so pretty much anything within the industry, I just feel lucky to be a part of.
Sometimes that transition from film to television or vice versa is not an easy transition for some actors or producers to make. What's been the key for your success in being able to do it very fluidly?
You know, I think just being open-minded and kind of having it in your repertoire as far as, you know, the camera lens is very small, you know, and it's so different than stage that you kind of, you know, I think between film and television, I don't know how different it really is. I know it's a much smaller screen, but still, I think it's relevant. I think if you're honest to the role and you're honest to yourself, and then in producing, you know, commercial is commercial, and the same things sell, you know, across the board. So hopefully you're lucky enough to be involved with a project that is selling, and that's what I try to do. So, and try to do it here in Texas.
Thank you so much for the time, Farah. You look beautiful this evening. It's wonderful to see you again.